Hi everyone, I'm Sam.
I'm Brynna, filling in for James.
And this is week 3 of the beginner's track here at Wednesday Night Hop for the month of August 2018. And we're super excited. Today we switched gears and we started talking about 8 count. And so we went through so many different things. The first thing we started with was this called the credit card. Hoo, ha, shakira, ooh, ha.
One thing we noted was that when we connected up, a lot of us forgot our pulse. So just keeping that in mind and even exaggerating it, just to remember it, right?
Yeah, totally. And we said that this was similar to Charleston with the geography of going back and forward, forward and back, forward, forward and back. Yeah, so in the coming weeks, we're going to talk about how to transition between those two.
Yeah.
Cool. So after we worked on this credit card basic, we're
like,
on
what happens if we stretch away on that rock step? Like,
boom and shakira, ooh, ah, shakira, ooh, ah, shakira, ooh, ah, shakira. So we call this the flip-flop, and we noted a few snapshots. So the first one here was that stretch away on the rock step on the 1, and then we make sure we get the turn in first, and then we let go, and then we come back together. And then we said it didn't matter whether the follower's hand was on the bottom or the top. That might depend on how tall you are.
Yes, since Sam is shorter, that's why I'm going on top. But I'm also cueing that a little bit by having my arm expectant for her as we turn around. So if I want it lower, I might put it down low so she knows it's coming. Or up high so she knows it's coming.
Cool. And then so we had this first snapshot here. Our next snapshot is we also want to stretch on this rock step as well. And then we do the same thing coming back. Cool. After that, we did a move called the yo-yo. And we had the follower move in front. Hoo, ha, shakira, ooh, ah, dakira. Keeping the same rhythm.
I'm going to go from the side.
Hoo, ha, shakira, ooh, ah, dakira. Cool. Some key things we talked about for that one was once we get to the 4, this was one of our snapshots. We've got to be on the same track.
Yes, our feet are on the same, like train tracks, if there was trains connecting our feet.
Totally, and we're facing each other. We're ready to go. And then the next step we take it together. Ooh, ha. And then we have the followers come back to the side.
Yeah, and then leaders check what my arm is doing. So it starts on both of Sam's shoulder blades. And by that 4, I'm only on 1.
Yep, and as a follower, my hand also slides down.
So actually from the back, it looks like this.
Cool. And then finally after that, we added some steps in between to make it a promenade. Hoo, ha, shakira, a step, triple step, a 1 more time. Ooh, ah, shakira. Cool. And so we said really go for those steps. That's how both the leaders and followers know that it's going to happen. And then at the very end, we added this fun variation that Frankie Manning loves to do. Hoo, ha, shakira, peck, peck. And here we peck on our steps. And if we do it from the side.
Take 2.
Hoo, ha, shakira, a peck, triple step. Cool. And the hardest part is getting those pecks in while we're stepping at the same time. Cool.
Yeah.
So next week, come join us for both 8 count and mixing that in with Charleston. Thanks, y'all.